Hi guys. I wanted to really talk about the market today because there's a lot of news on the market all day today. USD, AUD. I posted the today's schedule on our chat, right? And it looks like every 30 minutes there's some news. There's something happening. So um I wanted to talk about you guys not panicking. And right now I'm looking at USD CAD, and I want you guys to buy USD CAD. So let's do that real quick. And you can buy USD CAD. Let's keep it at 15 pips. So 15 pips. Okay, so we're gonna buy it and go for 15 pips. So the TP on that will be 1.32785. All right. So we're buying USD CAD as I talk here. There's a lot of news today, a lot of news, and a lot of traders. This is where people blow their accounts, right? It has happened to me times and times before, where you enter a trade after you do your analysis, right? Let's say that you look in here and you seeing that, okay, this looks like a buy on the 4-hour. It's buying, it's going up, it's going well.
Miss
Right?
Janice,
Yes.
USD cut is buy.
Yeah, USD CAD is a buy.
Can I still enter?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And if you guys do your analysis, right, and then you see that on the 4-hour is buying, and you see that it cross that your let me add the 200 MA. Which one is this? Which MA is this one? The purple is the 20. All right, so let's say that you did your analysis, right? And you see that it's a buy, right? And because of the news is pushing it the other way. But based on your analysis that this thing is gonna go up, right? That is what your expertise is telling you, right? But look at this big ass red candle here just dropping like crazy, right? But that is going up. That is what all the indicators are saying. But because of the news, especially the US news, is dragging it down. So what happens is you start panicking. A lot of people do. And because you're in a buy and the news is moving it so fast into a sell, people start putting in a sale. And then they see the candle going up again into a buy, then they enter another buy. And they do that like 2 or 3 times to where they will lose their margin, right? The margin is lost. You can't enter no more buy or sell, and then you trapped in the middle with a couple of buys, a couple of sales. So I just want to talk about that. If you have, if you do your analysis and you know that it's a buy, like in this case, this is the hourly that I'm looking at, and it is a buy, then if you place that buy, if you have a good, if you did the right lot size and you have nothing else open, you can let that thing open, you can let it go and set up your take profit to however many pips you want. In this case, we're going to do 15. And don't set a stop loss, because since the news is moving so fast right now, you're going to hit your stop loss really quick. So I particularly do not set no stop loss. If I see that I'm in deep red with a pair, I'll let it go if I have nothing else open. Or if I know that it's just going to keep dropping or keep going against me for 2 days, then I will start hedging. right? And hedging, we talked about hedging many times. Hedging is just entering something the other way, right? So yeah, so that is one of the things that I want to talk about today. When you guys are trading, and there, some people don't trade when the news is crazy like this, and a lot of things are happening, and some of the currencies that they trade every day are on the news. They just don't trade, which is fine. You don't need to trade every single day. That's fine. But I'm just wanting to tell you that if you are in a trade and that currency or those two currencies are in the news, just know that the market is going to move fast. If he's going your way, it's going to go fast, and you're going to hit your take profit faster. But if he's going the opposite way, it's also going to move fast. So just let it do what it do, right? Especially after you analyze it and you're sure of your call and you know that it's going to go your way. Just let it move, let it do what it do. Because once the news settles, right, it only moves with the news. After the news settles, then people move on. People move on to other things and they just leave it alone. So, um, yeah, so it's good. USD CAD is going to be a good buy. So set up to 15 pips, and you'll be okay. All right. So definitely, and that's what I wanted to say about the news. I don't know if you guys know about the NFP. The NFP is the first Friday of every month where the market moves crazy around 8:30 Eastern, depending on what time zone you are. And a lot of people don't trade the NFP. They really don't. Especially, and I don't recommend it if you're not experienced on trading, because the market is the most volatile day for forex. The market just shoots up or shoots down 40 to 70 pips in seconds. So if you're not comfortable with that, if you don't have a big enough account to trade that way, and or you can just set your stop, set your TP if you're going to trade the NFP. And the pairs that I usually do on the NFP, which is the first Friday of every month, is the USD pairs. Like gold is good, USD, Euro USD, anything like that that has the USD in it is good to trade on that day. But you need to have a take profit real quick. And if it go against you, then you have to wait it out until it comes back your way. And one of the things that I want to master on my next master class is how to read the news. Like my master trader, the one that teach me, he knows how to read the news. And to me, that is amazing. So that will be the next level master trading that I'm going to be taking. That class for me it starts in November. So I'm looking forward to that because that's what I want to master next. I want to master reading the news, going to a site like investing.com or forexfactory.com, one of those sites, and reading the news. And based on what I read on that pair, on that particular currency, I can dictate how it's going to go, right? That is what he does very, very well. And for me, that is what I want to master. So, so we are on a buy for USD CAD, and it's looking good. It really is, even though it was going crazy a moment ago, but it's looking pretty good. All right, so let me see. Any pairs you got in right now that you want me to look at? Anything you guys are in? We can get into some other things. Again, there's a lot of news out there. So I think we're going to hit, once USD CAD goes our way, I think we're going to hit our 15 pips real quick. I think I'm going to wait until we get out of this 15 pips deal, and then we can take some other trade. But I was selling gold yesterday. That closed for me very well. I was selling gold, and that was good. What else? That's it. The market is going crazy right now, but do not panic. Do not panic. You'll be okay. All right, let's take another trade. Let's do, let's sell Euro AUD. Let's sell Euro AUD, and then that's it for today. I mean, that's it for now until they close. Then we can do more. But if you guys are looking at, I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm looking at the hourly for Euro AUD. I'm going to pull it up. All right, I'm going to view Market Watch. I'm going to go find Euro AUD. And I want to know what's the routine. I'm going to post that in a Telegram. I want to know what is the routine that you guys have. What's your daily routine for trading? Like, what do you guys do? How much time you spend looking at a chart and all that good stuff? Like, I really want to know. All right, so this is Euro AUD. Let me go to the higher time frame. It's been climbing a lot. I'm in a sale for it, and I just enter another sale. So Euro AUD, it is going to come down. The reason why it climbed so high yesterday was because of the news. AUD became very, very weak yesterday, and it just shoot up. But it should be a sale, right? So we're selling Euro AUD, right? It's looking funny right now, but sell it. And that's it. Let me zoom out. And again, in the chat, I'm going to post a question. I want to know what kind of trading routine you guys have every day. Do you guys have a trading plan? Do you have a trading goal? Do you just trade any time of the day? Like stuff like that. I want to get to know what you guys do on a daily basis when it comes to trading. And yeah, that's about it. Let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of news. A lot of news. So all of the charts are going everywhere. Let me look at silver. Like I said, I sold gold yesterday and I want it. So it's climbing up on the 4 hour. Definitely climbing up. The candle already touched the 50, right? Let me add the 200. I kept saying that. Let me add the 200 moving average. I told you guys last time we were together to add the 200 moving average to whatever it is that we have already, right? Make sure you add the 200 moving average, right? This one here. And just a quick strategy is to trade to when the 50 crosses the 200, you're either going to buy or sell, okay? But silver is looking very, very good on the hourly and on the 4 hour. You guys see that? So I'm going to buy silver. You guys don't have to, but I am. All right. Officially, I only gave you 2. I only gave you those 2, but I'm buying silver. Because silver is looking good. And only a few pips. I don't have to stay in it long. Right? If you guys want to buy silver, you can. Make sure it's only like 0.01. Okay? Don't do anything higher than that. if you have a small account. All right. And that is all I have. Like, that's all I have. So we are buying USD CAD. We're selling Euro AUD. And me personally, I'm buying silver. All right. If you guys want to take that, if you do take silver, make sure it's only 0.01. And just do like 10 pips or something like that. Okay. No more than 10 pips. All right. That is all I have, guys. Again, I'm going to post some questions in the chat. I'm probably going to post a couple of polls. Like, I'm going to do some polling and see what kind of answers you guys have. Maybe some anonymous polling, because some people don't like to really say things out loud. But anyway, that's all I have for now. Again, we are, what I said, we're buying USD CAD, selling Euro AUD, and I'm personally buying silver. The market is moving very fast right now. So make sure you have enough margin. Make sure that you give those pairs room to move, because eventually it's going to go our way. All right. And that's it. I haven't posted any other recording. I think I have like three recordings to post on the chat. And that's it. If you guys are looking at anything, let me know. You can post it in the Telegram, and I can take a look at that. All right. That's all I have, guys. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.